and welcome back to another episode of Rome Total War. Last week, we fought off an invading army of the Gauls, sank several full-stack armies on the open seas, and finally prepared our massive invading army to deliver vengeance against the Julii, and it landed on the shores of the Julii. So this week, we can finally take the fight to them and start taking some cities. So first off, we're going to take Arretium. Then we'll take Ariminum and try to get Segesta, hopefully before there's any counterattack from the Roman Senate. So the first order of business for the day is to take Arretium off the Julii. I'm going to try and position myself as far north and away from the SBQR as possible in case they try to counterattack. So we'll take this corner of Arretium and besiege them. And my apologies if you can hear my cat purring. He really likes attacking the Julii. We're going to primarily want to build siege towers because they're just useful. So let's build 4 siege towers, and then we'll build a couple of ladders, not that I think we'll need them, and we'll attack as soon as possible, hopefully before there's too much in the way of a counterattack. We'll temporarily blockade that we can reach. And looking at the battle we have queued up here, we vastly outnumber them. I believe there's 2 units of infantry here and the faction leader. So I think we got this. Let's hope that they don't bring massive reinforcing armies and disrupt my plans. But this is what I've been excited for so long. So I hope this goes well. Oh. I think this is perfect. I think this big army won't be able to get pulled into the battle. So this may have gone better than I even hoped. Let's take a look at the only announcement. It's as if the game knows how important this is. Just the end of turn report. Not much to comment on. We're definitely taking a toll from army upkeep. 11,000 denarii per turn. That is brutal. But hopefully we will make some money this turn by sacking Arretium. So let's see if we can attack without pulling this huge army in. Yes, it's just 2 small armies. So we have 2 units of pretty strong infantry and a really huge faction leader unit inside the city. So we have to worry about that. And he's very tough. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a tough fight, so we'll have to be somewhat careful. Outside of the city, just a basic young general and a couple units. I'm not too worried about that. So this reinforcing army, you can actually see where he will come in on the battlefield by looking at where he is relative to the city. So he'll come in from the west. So we can hopefully trap this army and just kill him. Let's go ahead and fight this battle.
This is a day for the songs.
And since we came in from the northwest, we also spawn on the west, so the reinforcing army will just spawn in right here. I think out here, but we're going to work on this before we even bother with the city because I want to be as flawless as possible in killing this army. So we're just going to get all of our bull warriors here, get our cavalry here. We want to completely overwhelm them and give them basically no breathing room. So hopefully this is exactly where they spawn. I think that's a great way to line up. We will also prepare our siege towers with fire at will. And I actually plan to use these siege towers to fire off all of their arrows before they move in, if possible. There's a way you can kind of do it, so I'm going to try and do that. I think we're good to go, though. Maybe we can move our siege towers a little closer. Yeah, a little bit closer. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Let's start the battle and see where they spawn. Okay, we were slightly off with our placement, so we will have to adjust on the fly, but that's okay. They're still massively outnumbered. Let's go ahead and reinforce over here with cavalry and back up the general a little bit just so we don't risk losing him And then we'll bring our leading general over here for the morale bonus. Not that I think we'll need it.
Enemy are scared. They have brought even more men. No matter
Yeah, they're a little bit hesitant, but you know what? They're brave. They're coming in. I'm not sure I would be this brave if I was them. They're already shaken. Oh, I hope they don't fire. Don't fire. Okay, I just wanted to stop them firing. I don't really care if I lose this unit. But let's charge all of the cavalry in and just kill them all. I think we're good. Yeah, we've killed them all already. We'll just finish off this general's unit. And we've taken out half the soldiers in this army, so there we go. Nice, easy start. We want to make sure we get them all. Perfect.
Enemy warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors.
Feels great to kill a Julii family member. We get this. Oh, we want to get these Triarii as well. Come on. They're very lethargic today. No one wants to fight. Okay. Come on. Alright, we're going to let them work on that. And let's focus on the siege tower. So they did draw, looks like one of their units on the walls. So I want to see if this will work today. You can kind of get your siege towers to fire, even if they're not all going to go to the same part of wall. So hopefully we're not in range of the towers here. We're going to just try this. And I just want to see if we can fire off as many arrows as possible at these. What are they? Principes up here? Triarii, yeah. Because they have great morale. They're really dangerous. I want to do as much damage as I can. I will pull them back if we start taking fire arrows from the tower, because... Oh. What's happening? No fire arrows. I think we're okay. Let me pause this and check what's going on over here. Because we're just randomly losing a couple of cavalry. Can you guys please kill this? There are 9 more of them and they're just killing my cavalry. Okay. Let's grab everyone except for the cavalry and bring them back over here in case we need them. And then we'll just... Hopefully, these guys can handle 9 fleeing Triarii. There we go. Okay, let's check on our towers. Are they firing yet? Yes, they're firing. And they're not being fired back at, so let's see if we'll kill any of the Triarii with these. Probably not. But might do a little damage. I'll fast forward a little bit, see if we do any damage with these. They're just firing. This one is not in range yet, but now it is. Yeah, we've killed a few of them. Like free archers. We got like 10 free archers in this battle. It's actually pretty effective. On the bigger cities, it's actually much more effective. So if we encounter any huge stone walls, our towers will be much bigger and they'll have ballistas on the top instead of archers. So this will be very effective. Just a fun little trick. Alright. Perfect. So now let's start by sending this siege tower over to this wall. And we want to do it before sending the other ones in because we want to kind of be able to hit in the side. We'll do the same thing with this furthest siege tower on the right. We'll send them over to this section of wall. We want to just encircle these Triarii here. We don't want to give them any chance to fight a pitched battle. Then we'll send this siege tower here, and we will delay sending this one here. We might lose this tower or this tower to fire arrows, but we'll see. I'm not really banking on them. They're just kind of reinforcements. The good thing is these bull warriors have 2 hit points, so they're not taking very much damage from the towers. Okay, we lost 1 tower. So let's pause and we'll pull this unit back before we lose any of them. Ooh. Okay, we'll Let's take you. So yeah, they're coming up directly into the Triarii here. That's okay. This unit will arrive first, hopefully. Perfect. Yeah, we didn't lose any of our bull warriors over here, so that's a good start. And no more fire arrows are coming out, so we won't lose any more towers. Beautiful. Good start. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. Let them slowly climb up their little ladders. We can watch them. Look at them go. We might lose a couple of soldiers to arrows, but their armor and their 2 hit points helps a lot. Okay. Slow it down a little bit. Check on this unit. So yeah, they are just a few seconds behind the other unit, which is good. Let's bring up our general for morale, just to make sure that these bull warriors don't break. And speed it up again. We want to attack on the side as quickly as possible. And then let me pause it and let's prepare a couple of units to chase in once we take the gateway, because we want to encircle this enemy as quickly as possible. Okay, I think we're almost ready in this tower. Let's speed it up a little bit. And are we still a little bit behind in this one? A little bit. Yeah, they might have to fight a little. Let's slightly move this general. We don't want to lose him. Get out of the way of the arrows. Is that better? Yes. No longer taking damage. All right. Perfect. And we want to run over here as quickly as possible. The good news is these Triarii have actually responded. They are not... Yeah, this is perfect. So they were going to just be prepared for this bull warrior unit and attack from both sides. But since we attacked over here on the wall first, they reacted. And now they're caught between 2 full units. So this will not go well for them. Ouch. Alright, yeah. Go ahead and attack from this side. We will have a significant advantage against these Triarii, even though Triarii are very strong.
Now the streets will run with blood.
Just because Triarii, they're not made for fighting infantry. They're good. They will do a good amount of damage, but they don't have 2 hit points, and their spears have combat bonus against cavalry. They're not made for this. So now they're sandwiched on both sides. And we're bringing more troops in. Yeah, this is not good for them. They're definitely taking much more casualties than we are. With our general here, we won't have any morale issues. I'll keep an eye on it, but yeah, no, they're shaken already, and both of mine are impetuous and eager, so not much to worry about here. We'll speed it up a little bit, just because this is a slow form of combat, but we can watch them slowly get squeezed. Yeah, look at that. Some of them even have their backs turned, and they've broken. They're fighting to the death, but they'll take a lot of damage here. Not a fun way to fight a battle. Ouch. And their strongest unit is completely gone. We took about 40 casualties. I'm very happy with that. So let's find the route we want to take into the center of the city. Oh, this is a nice quick route. Perfect. So let's go ahead and turn over this tower so we don't take unnecessary damage when we run by it. And then let's start bringing in the units. We'll drop the siege equipment that we're not using, bring in those units of bull warriors, and then we'll bring in our general as well. Then let's make sure we get the full units into the city that we're using the siege equipment. They're kind of just chilling on the towers right now, wondering what's happening. All right, we'll go ahead and speed this up. Alright, everyone's inside the city that we want inside the city. Let's see who's out here. Yeah, we left one unit of bull warriors behind, but that's alright. We'll bring in cavalry. I don't think we'll need it, but we'll just bring it in, just to be safe. And then let's kind of group up the units that are inside the city. And where's the path? It's right here. Yeah. We will bring our troops to this area. They're significantly outnumbered on the plaza. Alright, our troops are moving up. And thank you very much to the person in the comments who told me that I've been playing on restricted camera for all these years. I never knew that. Look how free I am. I just thought that's how Road Total War was. But no, we can see who we're going to be up against. We have a unit of Stadi, I believe, here, and a huge generals unit. So let's pull forward our army a little more. Speed it up again. Quite a big city. It'll be nice to plunder. And then something I want to be careful of when I push onto the plaza is it can be kind of hard to route your troops around plazas. So we're going to pause. Let's pull up our strongest units first, the ones with the most javelins, and we'll kind of just line them up. We want it nice and dense. We want to get everyone together at the front as much as possible. We don't want them separated. Even if they're just a huge block, that's good for me. I just don't want to be charged when we haven't fully formed and have a huge break. Come on, you can fit, perfect. Who else? One more. Is this everyone? Okay. And we'll select all of them, make sure everyone has fire at will on for their javelins. Alright, let's make sure we got everyone. Yes. And then we'll move our general forward as well, just so he stays with them for the morale. And let's see if they respond as we get closer. They usually won't respond until we step physically onto the plaza, but we shall see. How are you guys feeling? How are the vibes? How's the morale? I don't think very good. Perfect. Okay. Come on, everyone. Group up. And they still have not reacted, which is beautiful. Let's get everyone in. They're a little bit tired. We might let them rest a little bit. Orders completed. So everyone just take a little nap. It's nap hour. Alright, now everyone's down to warmed up, fresh. Is everyone fresh yet? Perfect. Now everyone's ready to fight. So let's slow it down. And actually, let's pause it. And let's prepare for this little attack. So, can we kind of inch some units this way? We'd like to surround them as much as possible, but still stay very dense. At this point, we're already kind of bunched up enough that if we get attacked by the general, we won't completely break, but just, you know, being as cautious as possible. Okay. Let's resume, speed things up a little bit, and see how it goes. Yeah, we're missing the plaza, which is good. It won't trigger the fight yet. This is like our boss battle. Beautiful. Very well done. So exciting. We're about to sack a Roman city for the first time. Alright. Okay, we've got some reaction from the Principes. Looks like they want to fight, but they're a little scared, as they should be. Let's speed it up a little. No reaction, really. Get fully in place. Make sure no one's tired. Perfect. Alright. Well, we got a few more units moving. You guys good? You good? You're good. Come on. Alright. And then let's pause, and we're going to move on to the plaza. So. Let's do this slowly. We want to just encircle them as much as possible. But also we have to stay kind of together so we don't get too far from the general and lose morale. So you can kind of guard the flank here, and then you will go right here. Perfect. And we'll put the general right behind. Okay. Everyone run, and let's see how they react. Okay, they're reacting with the Principes, but not the general, so that's good. Let's see if we can get into place and throw some javelins in. What are you gonna do? You're gonna throw some Pelum? They said, yeah, this is my kind of fight. No problems here. Alright, everyone stop and throw back. They're not gonna like this part. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, they're wavering already. Okay, so general's marching in, so now we just charge. I'm thinking we just encircle. And we want to use the rally troops ability so we don't have any issues with morale, but I don't think we will. I'm glad we killed those Triarii on the walls instead of in the city center because I don't want to risk losing a general. The general's nice and safe. Let's check on how the enemy's doing. They've lost 30 of their strength already, so this general will fall quickly. And the Principes are down to 44, so not a lot to worry about at this point. Just a matter of rounding them up. Ooh, and another Julii general dead. Love to see that. Alright, let's pull the general back. He's right at the front right now. Don't die. We like you. Alright. Come on, all the troops should be fighting. Kill the general. Just a few more. This is exactly the start I wanted for the invasion of Italy. I just didn't want to lose my entire army in the first battle. So, good start already. Perfect. Glorious victory.
The enemy are in full flight, and the victory is yours.
So we lost about 200 soldiers, killed everyone on the enemy side, and a lot of the people we lost were the medium cavalry, so I'm happy with that, honestly. We'll go ahead and knock down the religious building and build up a shrine so that we can start repairing these troops eventually, but now we have the question of, do we occupy, enslave, or exterminate? Obviously we don't occupy because they are not happy with us here. They're probably at 0% public order here because there's a huge cultural difference. We're really far from our capital, and there's way too many people in the city for a Spanish settlement. So I could enslave, but we need the money now, kind of, because we're losing a lot each turn, and our cities aren't designed to hold a lot of population. So I don't think this would necessarily be helpful. I think it's best to just exterminate, reset the population, and, you know, take my check, take my bag. So I'm happy with that. Let's reorganize the city a little bit. So we don't need a shrine to Jupiter. We want a shrine to Isis because we want to be able to repair our bull warriors as soon as possible. What do we have here? We have a hippodrome, so we can build long shield cavalry. That's nice. Go ahead and repair our long shield cavalry. You know what? I'm tempted to go out and just take out this army now. I think that might be for the best, just because I don't want to get encircled by all these armies. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave just a skeleton force in the city. Just the weakest of weakies. And okay, so we'll leave this unit of cavalry and these 2 units of bull warriors. And then let's see. Yeah, this is a nice strong army, so we should be good to take out this army here. Yeah, I think we're good to take out that army. Before we start that fight, let's check on the rest of the Empire. Make sure nothing else is going on. How we doing? Okay. Cordoba's a little unhappy. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. Where are you going? Perfect. Carthagonova. Okay. We're going to drop a quick save, and then we'll go in to fight off this army of Romans, and then we can hopefully go and pick up Ariminum? We'll see. Okay. Let's take it to them in the field. Let's attack this army. Oh, they withdrew. Interesting. I'd like to chase them down. Captain Obvious. I'm not too worried about this. Alright, let's just wrap them up in the field. Without a general, these armies just don't have a chance against a bunch of bull warriors, so I think we'll be alright. Alright, so always enable fire at will. And they're gonna have a lot of troops, so what I'm gonna do is kind of line up my bull warriors in a very strong formation designed to waste their time. So we'll do this kind of a formation. We want them to just commit all of their troops to this infantry block. And then we'll use our remaining bull warriors just kind of to shore up the sides here, throw some more javelins in, and then guard the back. And then we'll have our lead general with them for morale. And then I want to do the majority of the battle with the cavalry, actually. But this is going to be designed to just waste as much of their time as possible. So they're distracted enough that I can clean them up with the cavalry. So lunch you up, and then our 4 units of fighting cavalry will kind of be on the flank. And let's kind of pull them back a little bit. With this assisting general, just, you know, they're nothing to worry about, Julii. Maybe a little further forward than that, but... Alright, let's start the battle, and move a little closer. Yeah, they feel confident. That's good. We want them to push in. Because with this general here, we're not going to have any breaks. We want them to just kind of encircle me. Yeah, you're safe. Don't worry. Let's group up. We may need to push forward a little bit, but let's pull the cavalry around this side. We want to pick the weakest part of the army to attack. And then let's move the turtle a little closer. We want to get in javelin range. They don't really know what's going on, which is fair. My cat, Star-Lord, has helped. He's clicked a button. Alright. They're not too certain what's going on. We need to get a little closer to get our javelins in. They also have javelins. They have Pila, but we have more because we have more dens, so I think it's advantageous to have a little missile fight. Alright, they should be in range any second now. Little closer. There we go. Sprint to there. And then let's... Okay, now the fight has started. So we'll bring in our cavalry. And let's slow it down. And look how many javelins we're throwing in. Ooh, I would not want to be them. Just throw everything you have. And then once they're nice and weak, they're wavering. Are they withdrawing from the battle? No, they can't. They're just pulling back. Okay, let's see if this cavalry can do their thing. A nice charge in on this Hastati. And they broke, okay. Now got to charge in on this Principes. Okay, pause. No, let's see. Can they do it? Okay, they broke another. Let's just see if we can start a general rout of the whole army. Come on. Come on, attack. We need one more break here. I'm a little nervous that we might have our own break here. Yeah, we've got a break. So our cavalry attack is not going very well. I'm surprised this didn't work. Okay, let's just get out of there for now. We don't want to lose a general. We lose a general, we lost a general. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, we'll use the infantry. The good thing is our infantry has a huge advantage. Come on, guys. Yeah, as long as their infantry sits here, they're just going to take huge amounts of damage from my missiles. How are we doing on percent lost? We've killed 38% of the enemy, so we're doing well. And honestly, the easiest units to retrain will be the long-shoot cavalry, so it's okay to lose a couple units of that. Alright, we broke their cavalry auxilia. Maybe these equites can also be broken. I want to get as much use out of this general as I can before it despawns completely. Yeah, you took out another unit. We've used almost all of our javelins, which I'm happy about. They don't really know what to do here. They're like, we can't win this fight, but we can't flee, so once we've used all of our javelins, we'll just charge in. I think this is as good a time as any. Let's pause and push in, so. Okay, I have patiently commanded the entire army to attack different units. Let's see if we can't... We'll use this cavalry. Alright, we don't want to chase equites forever. Well, they're charging. Yeah, no, you can handle this fight. Alright, let's get back to our main units. Everyone's eager and the enemy are breaking, so that's a good sign. Let's push the general forward a little bit just so no one is out of range of his good morale bonuses. Let's... Where did this guy reform? Okay, we've got one unit of cavalry, so he can chase the routing Principes. How are you guys doing? Okay. Yeah, this general's unit is completely gone, so that's really tragic. Alright, the battle's going very well. Most of the army has broken, and we're just chunking through the last few units. Let's send the general in. Perfect. We'll just send our cavalry in for the last bit of cleaning up whoever flees. Wonderful.
The enemy army runs. Now hunt them down.
Now we just clean up whoever's left. Speed this up a little bit. Just get as many kills as we can on these fleeing troops. Beautiful. And what percent do we kill? 94%. That's enough. I've been told that 85% plus killing the general is the limit for making an enemy despawn. So we lost about 400 troops and killed 2,000. So definitely a good result for me. Not so good for the Julii. But we did lose a general, which is a shame. Let's send back our long shield cavalry for repairs and Arretium. And honestly, this last unit is so weak, I don't think I need to chase it down. I'd rather just keep Arretium. To prevent rioting, I'm tempted to make this my capital for a turn. It's so close to not rioting. Oh, can I just turn down the tax rate? Are we happy? Oh, wow. Shocking. Alright, so Arretium is happy. We're going to build up some long shield cavalry. The economy's doing well. Everything is going very well. Alright, one last check on the whole world. I think everything's looking great. Let's end the turn. We were attacked by some rebels. Easy win. You forget how strong our armada is. Let's see what this little navy is. So they're bringing... Carthaginians are maybe trying to take back Palma, which I don't want. Let's send some troops to reinforce. We'll send... Yeah, that's a good little army. We'll send that with Admiral Edorta to reinforce. Hopefully they don't attack, because I don't really want to not be at peace with them because we're making so much money from trade with Carthage. But if I need to just take these cities, that's fine. So it's not the end of the world. Ooh. Look at that end of turn report. We profited 14,500 denarii. Feels good to loot Roman cities. Ooh, that Roman gold. Our army upkeep is still pretty significant, but I mean, look at that. That's a great turn. Got another general, Etor. Okay. We have a lot of generals just sitting around here. I am tempted to send them over to Italy, honestly. I think I might do that. I might send back the... yeah, I'll send back half of the invading fleet to just grab a general or two. Just... we'll need it. We're going to be conquering some cities here. In Arretium, we completed the Shrine to Isis. Let's get a second level. I'll get it all the way up so we can repair our Bull Warriors, even if I don't plan to build Bull Warriors long term. I do kind of want to transition the army to more focusing on Long Shield Cavalry. But I'd like to have good, strong infantry for these sieges. Next up, I kind of want to take out this general here. But I do want to take Ariminum as well. So I'm kind of split. Let's... How strong are you? 4... I bet I can kill you just cavalry. I know that's like famous last words, but... Who are you? Oh, we can totally handle Flavius Blasus. Easy. I don't even care what your 4th unit is. Yeah, this will be pretty easy. I want to just kill another family member, if possible. We're going to speed this up. Oh, this is a crazy hill. Get them all the way up here. They'll be nice and tired, but we'll just let them rest a little bit before the fight. Yeah, they're winded. Warmed up. We want fresh, honestly. Fresh, perfect. Everyone's nice and rested. Let's see, who are you? Hastati, aw, so cute, yeah. Kill the Hastati. We're gonna slow us down a little bit. just kill this unit of Hastati. And then the main thing we want to kill is this general. And we want to kill this entire unit. We want to make sure we get the general himself.
The enemy warlord shows
Come
his
on,
worth.
kill the general. Perfect.
The enemy warlord is dead, slain by your brave warriors.
Alright. Kill these war dogs, and then let's wrap up this cavalry auxilia as well. The army won't disband, but the main thing I wanted to do was kill the general, so I'm okay with it. Let's go ahead and end the battle. Didn't kill everyone I wanted to, but the general's dead. That was the main thing. So we took a couple casualties, nothing too severe. We could honestly push into Segesta now, but no, let's do things smart. We want to make sure we take care of this army. And I'm tempted to lose. I'm going to lose one unit of Bull Warriors just to train another unit of Long Shield Cavalry because I want to be nice and strong here until we can build those Bull Warriors back up. Let's make sure everything else is going well in the Empire. I'm building... You know, I was going to build a diplomat here to bribe this unit. I'm trying to weigh whether it's worth the money to do so. I don't think so. I think if we reinforce this city, they'll be discouraged enough from attacking, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's check out the trade increase. Xanti of Bibulus became a confident commander. And I've been corrected in the comments, and I did some research, and turns out command is actually useful outside of auto-resolve. I had said in a previous part that command was not useful in manually fought battles and that only morale was helpful. But command is actually a great stat. I did some research. It increases the attack and defense of your troops by 1 per star if they're within his circle of influence. And I believe it increases the range of the circle of morale boost around the general. So I'm actually very pleased to have the command stat going up on this general. Thank you for the people who pointed out in the comments that I was incorrect in that statement. I think that's the last thing we can do this turn. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I'm eager to sack more Julii cities. Alright, let's make sure nothing sneaking up on me. Yeah, I don't know where that Carthaginian army went, but didn't land, so I'm happy about that. Still, I'd like to reinforce Palma, just I don't want to lose the city. I don't want to have a war with Carthage, so we'll do that. And let's check on Arretium. No counterattack coming from anyone, it seems like. So let's grab our best units, combine our troops a little bit, and we're going to go take Ariminum. We're moving fast. This is Blitzkrieg, baby.
Orders, Chief. Yes, yes, yes. General, Chief. General. Orders, orders. Kill them.
We're going to have the same approach here. Siege towers and ladders with our spare build points.
Settlement under siege.
I don't think there's anything we can do to keep Arretium happy right now. We'll just let them be. But yeah, we don't want to revolt into Arretium. So can we make you the capital? Will that make you happy? No, even that isn't enough. But if we build some peasants, or instead of peasants, we'll build something useful. We'll build Scutaria, or no, Long Shield Cavalry. There we go. And the next turn we'll have another 10% happiness from the Sacred Grove of Isus, and I think we'll be okay. Hopefully this won't riot next turn. Let's check on our home city, see if anyone's going to riot because of changing the capital. Yeah, they're not happy. We'll only do it for 1 turn, and then we'll switch it back so we don't lose any of these cities to civil revolt. Palma, we got a practice range. We'll hold off on upgrades for them for now. Ceasefire between Dacia and Scythia. I don't care particularly. Let's look at the end of turn report. A profitable turn, even with such a huge army, is fantastic. So Trade is definitely a little better with this new city. Let's see how much we're earning from trade in Arretium. 500, that's not bad, honestly, for being so far from my other cities. I'm pleased with that. Alright, I'm eager to take Ariminum. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Alright, we do have rioting in Cordoba and Asturica. Not good. Let's go ahead and switch the capital back. And yeah, the rioting will end next turn, so it'll be okay. We lost a little bit of money this turn, 1,800 denarii. Ooh. 5,000 corruption cost. Wonder if that was the rioting. In Asturica, oh yeah, we actually lost a lot of buildings here, so that's not great. We'll repair the ones that matter. And in Cordoba, we didn't lose any. But we'll retrain up the troops that were harmed in the rioting. Oh, we lost another woman, Isiolta, out of, I don't know, old age. It's very sad. In Arretium, we will go ahead and build our Sacred Circle of Isis so we can repair our Bull Warriors when the time comes. We'll continue training Long Shield Cavalry. Make sure everything's okay before we go into the Battle of Ariminum. Alright, let's sack another city. Alright, Herennius Julius has a big unit of cavalry and some archers. Those will be annoying to deal with, but not too much other than that. We're going to stretch out our towers a little bit. Just, we want to push the towers to the walls that are not next to the Roman archers. So there's only one unit. We just need to avoid that one unit and we'll be totally fine. Alright, so we will take our 4 units of siege towers and... Oh, they actually... I don't know why I told them to do that. Take up your siege towers. Perfect. We will tell them to fire at will. Perfect. And then we will have 1 tower here. 1 over here. 1 way over here. And the last one way over here. Now we're not planning to use all of these, we're just planning to use the one that is furthest from the Roman archers. Hopefully that'll force them to abandon the walls and all will be well in the world. Alright, let's see if we can find these Roman archers. Here are the Roman archers. So this is the tower we won't push right away. We'll start with this one, take this portion of wall, this one, this portion of wall, and this one can take this portion of wall. And do any of these walls have defenders? Doesn't look like it. Taking the slow and steady approach to this battle, we don't want to risk anything. Alright, let's resume. And let's check on the front gate. So this is where they put all their troops, and I don't think it's going to be that useful. We're going to maybe pretend that we'll attack here. No, I don't even think we need to risk losing any troops to these archers. I'm not interested. Let's speed things up a little bit and let those troops bring the towers up to the walls. Alright, let's check on them. So we've taken some damage here. Who's responding? A unit of Hastati is responding, but they won't do very well against Bull Warriors on the walls, so that's okay. This unit has no one defending the walls, which is wonderful. Are Hastati even going to go up the walls? I don't know if they are. They might not. Alright. I love those 2 HP. They're just eating arrows and not dying. It's fantastic. Still no one responding to this tower. This tower... They're not responding in time. I think they want to, but they aren't. Yeah, this is going to be a nice, easy siege, hopefully. Fantastic. We'll just take all the towers in the city. And actually, we'll be able to throw down our javelins at this Hastati unit, so we'll do some good damage. For free. Okay. let's slow it down a little bit.
Our warriors have taken the
Okay,
walls.
run here.
Now the streets will run with blood.
This unit of Hastati is taking some damage from the towers. We want to get our full unit up here so we can throw javelins down. Alright. Now let's pause. All of our troops should be on the walls now. Yes. So we can... Let's go ahead and turn this tower. And this unit will turn this tower. And we will take all the towers in the city. This is my favorite trick when I'm in a bit of a tricky siege. Speed things up a little bit. Yeah, they're starting to fall back to the city center. This unit, we can begin taking towers this way. You know what? We won't need those towers. Let's focus on kind of attacking the archers from the side. So we'll bring them over here. Where are you currently? Okay, we took this tower and this tower. We're gonna have these units completely regroup here and just attack the archers from the side. That's gonna be our goal. Check on our lone unit over here. Perfect. Keep it moving. All right. Oh, actually, what's happening here? Seems they're just walking into our towers. This unit of Hastati has taken 70 casualties already, just by walking by the towers that I took from them. Not really sure what the plan is there. Alright. Beat it up. We want to get all of our troops onto the walls and attack these archers with as much force as possible. If we can get them out of the battle, that would be very nice. Okay, we'll check on our other units. Not all on the walls yet. Okay, let's turn these towers just so they start firing on these cavalry auxilia. This is fantastic. I don't know why they haven't pulled back a little bit at least. Okay, who's taking some damage? Just from the tower, no big deal. This unit over here is still taking damage from our towers. Alright. And we're actually going to have these bull warriors attack these Roman archers on the walls, where we'll have a huge advantage. Alright, let's check on this unit. They're taking some damage from the cavalry auxilia below, I believe. But in turn, the towers are damaging the cavalry auxilia, so it's okay. Okay, now there's fighting happening, so I think that's the archers. Yep, so we're locked in battle with the archers. This is a fight I want to watch. This is going to be a slaughter. Oh, this is a slaughter. Yeah, these archers, they're getting a good amount of shots in, but look how much damage they're taking. Just brutal. Alright, let's check on this unit of bull warriors. I want to take all these towers. Honestly, if we can attack these gladiators and these archers in the back, I will be very happy about that. Okay, how are we doing here? How's our morale? Shaken. Alright, let's bring the general up. We don't want to lose this unit. Steady. Okay, that's good. Alright. Oh, we could bring this tower up and just start firing at them. We're gonna do that. Any little advantage we can get. Alright. So yeah, steady. See, just having the general here is really nice. How's our little walk going? They're walking very slow. Can we not run? Just run right here. Just run right here. Okay. Have we reached the Alright, let's attack this wall. We're gonna bring the tower up just to distract them. Yeah, the archers are now firing at the front of the tower, which is good for me. These bull warriors are fighting against gladiators now, so that's not ideal, but it's okay. They still have the advantage here. And we're starting to hit them from the back, so perfect. And luckily we're just firing all the shots from the siege tower directly into these Sam Knights and archers. Oh, brutal. Alright, we'll bring the general over here just to also provide a little bit of encouragement to these bull warriors. How are we doing? We'll use rally troops. I think we'll be able to eat through these gladiators. We're definitely going to use almost the full unit of bull warriors, but I think it's worth just winning the walls decisively. Let's check on these cavalry auxilia. They've taken so much damage from the javelins and from the missiles in the towers. What are you doing? Alright, how are we doing here? Are you feeling encircled yet? What if we just bring the tower up to the wall? Does that make you feel worse? We want them to break. Bull warriors are doing well, and the gladiators are starting to falter. Speed this up a little bit. Everyone's eager and steady. Oh, steady / shaken. All right, we'll use the rally troops ability again, just in case. Okay, the enemy have broken, so we're gonna eat through them pretty quickly. Perfect. Oh, are we potentially gonna lose this unit? No, we're not. These equites are going to run by all of my towers that I just turned. Fantastic. Alright, almost done with men up on the walls. Let's speed this up a little bit. Nearly done. Fantastic. Alright, we've cleared the walls. What percent of the enemy have we killed? 53% already. Fantastic. And are these equites just going to run back and forth? Let's see if we can get some javelins into them. Come on, run up the walls. Let's check over here. Are they just eating arrows over here? No, not quite. Shame. Alright, over here we're firing in javelins. Yeah, they've taken so much damage. They're not very bright. You know, they may have a lot of health and morale, and they're very good on very hard, but they're still just going to eat arrows. Let's get another volley of javelins in. Ouch. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal. Alright. Let's speed this up a little bit. So we'll go ahead and pull in the rest of the army here. And we'll bring in the general. And then we'll bring in all of our cavalry. And we're almost to the point where we could just charge the center of the city and take it, but we won't be so rash. I wish we could get them a little bit closer just to get the towers going, but it's okay. Alright, this unit of cavalry has made a wrong turn. They're finally being finished off. Without dealing a single casualty, actually. The whole unit just dead. Alright. We'll group up the infantry in this little attacking force, run them over here, and just finish off these cavalry auxilia. And we can see on the city center we have one unit of Sam Knights. What do we have over here? The general's unit is actually getting involved. So let's bring our general up to support with morale. We'll bring our cavalry up as well. This will be actually the pitched fight of today. Where's our general? We can actually tempt these cavalry auxilia to get into the fight. I'm not upset with that. They do really poorly in hand-to-hand combat, so we'll just break them real quick. Fantastic. And then we'll just do a cavalry fight. I outnumber the general there, I don't know, 600 to 100? Yeah. I'm not sure the general will even want to fight, but we will be ready for it. And let's bring in the infantry here. Is he cut off from the city center? Wonder which way he's gonna go. He might try to go the long way to avoid a fight. The coward. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Okay. Who's coming this way? Yeah, this unit of auxilia is coming back. They don't remember, 5 minutes ago when they broke. So let's just send in the bull warriors to the city center. As long as the general's not there, I'm not really worried about what is on the city center because there's nothing good left. This unit will break. It should break. What are you doing? Okay. And then let's resume our route. Speed it up. Slowly walk through the city. And is the general coming back? The general seems to be coming back, but very slowly. The actual general is just chilling here alone. So I'm tempted to just pick him up, but we'll allow the whole army to group up. Just, you don't want to underestimate 102 heavy cavalry, so we're not going to. Let's deploy our infantry right here. And our general right behind them. And then we'll bring up the cavalry later to assist. Okay. Slow down. He's charging. So, actually, let's charge everyone in. We use our rally troops ability. We want to get the general nearby, but not in the fighting. We just want to avoid any breaks if possible, and we want to avoid losing a general, because we only have one general left. This unit might break, unfortunately. Come on, get the general out of there. Let's see, are you breaking? Not yet. Let's see if we can pull back this weakened unit and get them to not break. Everyone's kind of shaken. I'd like to use the rally troops ability again if possible. We might just go for charge after charge just to get extra damage. Charge. And then pull out. And then charge. Okay, we killed the enemy general, so that's good. That should help morale. Back out. Charge. And we use the rally troops ability to keep the general at the back. Pull out again. Charge. Pull out again. Okay, and let's make sure everyone's going up here to attack. I think they kind of stopped fighting. There we go. Just kill this last unit. Nice and easy. Last few Julii. And then the last guy over here. Perfect.
The enemy are in full flight.
And that's another Julii city sacked. This one we lost 600 troops, but we healed 100 of them back, so not so horrible. Still have a nice strong army. We will again exterminate Ariminum. Oh, fantastic. And then let's knock down this temple and build up the shrine to Isis here. We have the same approach here, just build up Longshield Cavalry. We'll send back our weakened units of Bull Warriors to Arretium, because we'll be able to train those up there soon. And then we'll send back a few more units just to try to manage the public order. Oh wow, look how big this navy is. Gauls actually have their own little armada. We'll have to deal with that later. But I mean, this is crazy. We've taken the 2 starting cities off of the Julii, and do you see what I see? Rebel Large City. We just destroyed the Julii. Fantastic. Absolutely love that. We'll still take Segesta. But I mean, the main goal of my invasion of Italy is now accomplished. We just wanted to stop the flow of Julii armies coming in by sea. And we've done that. So now we can turn our attention to the Gauls if we want to. We can continue conquering Italy, which is kind of what I'm thinking I will do. But we managed to knock out the Julii from the game before they have the Marian reforms, before they start fielding legionaries, which is just incredible. That's exactly the script of what I wanted to do. So I'm very glad about that. We got a famous warrior for Xanti of Bibulus, which is a fantastic piece of retinue. We need morale. And resistance is futile in Ariminum. Oh, indeed. That's just surprising that we got that done so quickly. I can't believe the Julii never expanded beyond Segesta. That's really unusual. On very hard, they tend to do really well because they have really strong auto-resolve. And I think the reason they never expanded is just because I kept sinking their armies. They could have pushed forward and just taken Midilanium and Patavium, but they thought it would be easier to go over and take out the Spanish. But we have an armada, so I just sank all their armies, and they never expanded. That's fantastic. I'm very happy with that. All right. I think that's a great place to call it apart. We knocked out the Julii from the game. Our economy is doing better than ever. Our cities are a little unhappy, but, you know, everyone is okay. We won't have any rioting next term, which is incredible. I can't believe we knocked out the Julii. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We post new videos here Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. MST, so the next part will be up very shortly. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next week.